Some of the most prominent relics from the 1964 World's Fair in Queens are getting new life. There was a groundbreaking today for the restoration of the historic towers in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff reports.
They were built for the 1964 and 65 New York World's Fair, a symbol of hope and the future. But for decades, they came to represent decay.
Every single time we would pass Flushing Meadow Park, my father would take a look at the New York State Pavilion and he would say, "Isn't that a shame?"
For years, the structures crumbled, known only to a younger generation as urban ruins in the Men in Black movies. Demolition was considered.
We've been begging our elected officials and anybody who'll listen, please, please, please don't tear these down. Please help us rebuild them.
And now that's happening. Groundbreaking on a $24 million city-funded restoration of the towers and the New York State Pavilion with structural repairs and colored architectural lighting. The tower, once a thrilling observation deck, the pavilion with its colorful top housed a grand mosaic of the map of New York State. They matter to volunteers who have been painting the pavilion for years.
Vietnam War and President Kennedy, just before this, it was very turmoil at the beginning of the 60s. When the fair came along, it gave everybody hope.
If you can imagine this park with 200 to 300 buildings on it, representing states and countries and corporate pavilions and lots of rides to go on and lots of great food to eat.
A watershed of technology and production.
And now a younger generation eager to see the old relics repurposed.
They're emblems of the entire borough, so they should be full of life.
The restoration will just make the pavilion and towers look better. They won't be open for use, but supporters have hopes for the world of tomorrow. They'd like to see an observation deck and restaurant up there again someday. In Flushing, Queens, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.